for more NBA 2K. And I've just realized I haven't traded Malcolm Brogdon to the Trailblazers. That is a little bit of an L. Wait. Robert Williams is already there. Who did we trade him for? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna get Kean Johnson for Brogdon is a oh, it's actually yes. So I fixed that problem. So we're against Jrue Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Carmelo Anthony, and Kristaps Porzingis.
Yes, Porzingis. And Carmelo Anthony's in the Celtics, which is pretty cool.
Well, this is gonna be an interesting game. Definitely go for that city jersey, as we're gonna get set here for another NBA game. We're gonna have a sideline reporter here today in Zaki, who at the moment is in France in 2 a.m. time right now. So yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one, as we're gonna change the lineup, and we're gonna have Ben Simmons. We're actually gonna have Ben Simmons there, and then we're gonna have then we'll still do the rest. So here we go then. It is the start of this game. It's the San Antonio Spurs. We're gonna go for the introduction here today before we start this game. And here in the new city jerseys, here in this new floor in this court.
Well, this is the AT&T Center here in San Antonio. A bit of a home advantage with Ben Simmons surprisingly in the Spurs. Wembanyama pretty much later, but we got Ben Simmons in the Spurs. Next we got our shooting guard in Devin Vassell. Pretty great startup season for the young man, as we are going to see him shine here at the start as he will start. And we got Keldon Johnson shooting forward from Villanova, pretty popular during his younger days. He took College of Communications. He was pretty famous during his college years. And we got the big man from France, hometown boy, Victor Wembanyama. Just kidding, I'm not going to troll around and please him. But we got Victor Wembanyama, who's pretty much going to be in the center. And we got our point guard, Brandon Kaja, who's going to be calling the shots in the plays left and right.
Yes, out of
course,
Tennessee.
head coach Michael Stopper.
Welcome here into the AT&T Center. I am Zenica here today, your commentator and playing as well. Right alongside me is the main man Zaki, who will be down there on the bench getting an interview here today. What is happening down there, Sir Zaki?
As you can see here, the teams are going to be starting and preparing for their plans to start up. They're going to have the starting lineups here. The Celtics are going to put Jrue Holiday for the first time in the point guard, with Melo going forward. Considering his age, I don't think it's very ideal for Melo to start, but I guess the Celtics want to do something here. And we got, of course, in the Spurs, Zenon Kaja, who's the point guard. And I think point guard is going to be able to move around and pass the ball to Victor Wembanyama here, who's going to be calling the shots from alley-oop. As you can see, they are going to start a jump ball, and it's going to favor the Celtics with Holiday on point guard, calling the ball. Already passing it to Melo, going for the Tatum, but misses it, sadly. And Kaja, point guard, a bit slowing down there a bit, slowing down the play. They thought they'd have a fast-paced start for the Spurs, but look at this, a drive to the lane. But it's going to be a foul on Jrue Holiday. Jrue Holiday, of course, very known for his defense. Not permitting Damian Lillard to get good shots from the floor. someone of that caliber. But Drew Holiday gets a foul here on just the first play.
Yeah.
And that's on.
Thank you so much there from Sir Zaki here today. His first free throw pro. Jersey number 15, Zelenka, who from Tennessee University has had a pretty up and down year, averaging 29 points per game. Of course, sat some games out after a twisted right ankle during the game versus, I think it was the Memphis Grizzlies. But anyway, his second free throw hits. So it is 2 free throws for jersey number 15, and here comes Drew Holiday. Holiday spins already, not even in the court yet. He finds it to Tatum. Tatum, screen from Porzingis. Tatum spins inside, and a foul by Ben Simmons, jersey number 25. That is your first personal foul, first team foul for San Antonio. As you're going to look at a replay here, what a foul that was for Ben Simmons. A clear foul, too much contact there, too much contact with the wrist on Jason Tatum's. Well, yeah, on Jason Tatum's wrist, and Tatum will shoot 2 free throws. So Tatum.
Already a foul from both sides of the field in just the starting game. What a physical game we're going to have here in this AT&T Center.
First free throw makes it for Jason Tatum, and as Zaki said, yes, they're early on. There's not even a minute in. The two teams are already having fouls here. I wonder if that will continue and that will escalate maybe later in the game, as Jason Tatum getting his second free throw in, the 2017 third overall pick and possible MVP candidate in the season. As here comes the San Antonio Spurs now, and driving the ball. He will find it to Simmons inside. Simmons over Tatum, no good. Rebound. Jason Tatum now finds it to Jaylen Brown. Brown crosses it over. Brown for a mini, no good. Rebound. Ben Simmons finds it to Anka.
JV, wow, what a shot, but missed it though.
Vassell inside, block. Anka still gets it. He finds it to Simmons. 5 seconds. Anka, he finds it to Wembanyama, who slams it home with a one-hander. Using his left hand and using his height to good use there for Wembanyama.
What a dunk from Wembanyama indeed.
Here comes Carmelo Anthony, now finds it to Drew Holiday, now to Jason Tatum for 2. So now the lead. So now
that's very light blue there from Tatum. And I guess it's just going to be a close game. 2 points.
And Gav finds it inside for 2. Here comes Tatum.
Oh.
Tatum driving the ball, finds it to Carmelo Anthony. Anthony finds it to Brown. Brown driving the lane inside, blocked by Wembanyama. Now here comes Wembanyama, finds it to Anka will find it to Johnson for 3. That's good. Johnson, actually that was a long 2, puts it up to 4 points for the lead of San Antonio. Here comes Jaylen Brown. Now finds it to Drew Holiday for 2. No good. Rebound, Victor Wembanyama, and here comes Zelenka. Finds it to Johnson. Johnson to Anka inside, fakes. He finds it to Wembanyama again. No good. Great defense from Kristaps Porzingis there, Zaki.
Yeah, that was very tough defense. And I guess considering the height advantage, though, I think Wembanyama could have made the shot.
As Carmelo Anthony shoots the shot, no good. Here comes the San Antonio Spurs once again. Anka will drive, no good. Rebound Porzingis, and now here comes Drew Holiday, finds it to Carmelo Anthony, now to Jason Tatum with a step back 2, no good. Rebound Victor Wembanyama, here comes Anka once again. Anka will find it to Ben Simmons inside, fakes and he shoots and he scores. Puts the lead up to 6. Oh, and a steal by San Antonio. Anka finds it to Vassell for a long 2. In and out. Ben Simmons will get the tip in and puts it up now to 8 points. The lead for San Antonio.
The Spurs having a very good 8-0 run here at the start of the quarter. This is going to play an advantage considering that they're at home.
And a timeout from Boston. They're down by 8, 4-12. And Zaki, what do you think about the Boston's offense here?
Not looking good considering that they have all the forwards standing outside. We want to have the centers inside so they would be able to take offense, but sadly the centers and the forward not taking play. Everyone outside the 3-point line hoping to make the shots, but the Spurs making it happen more than the Celtics.
And you see Victor Wembanyama talking to Ben Simmons, both are really good in the rebounding side of the game. You see here the Boston Celtics, Joe Mazzulla trying to discuss plays to both Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Kristaps Porzingis, and those starting five sitting on the bench here at the moment. You see their defense is just gone. Kristaps Porzingis, he can't get under the basket, and in the end they're just getting bullied there on the inside as well. With the shooting of San Antonio, they're not looking really good on defense here as well.
I mean, forcing the Spurs to take the shots easy, I don't think that's going to be great for Celtics. But I guess Joe Mazzulla has something planned for the next few quarters or minutes.
And here we go then. 8 minutes and 28 seconds left in the game. 20 seconds on the shot clock. The Celtics need a big shot here. They want to get a little bit of a run going. Here comes Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis also a good, decent 3-point shooter. Porzingis with a fade over Wembanyama, no good. Rebound Wembanyama. And here comes San Antonio once again. And no good. Jrue Holiday, another foul. Second personal foul for Holiday.
I guess Jrue Holiday overcommitting his fouls right now, trying to show that he's the better defender here of the Celtics. But sadly, it won't come to play if he's going to keep up foul trouble like that. Ankaja already up into 2 fouls, and he's going to take the free throw here.
So 2 free throws for the Filipino Warrior. He's from Tennessee, undrafted from Tennessee, as now Derek White comes in for Jrue Holiday. Holiday having a pretty bad game in terms of defense, as he cannot defend jersey number 15 that well, because he's committing 2 fouls already in the first quarter. It's only been 4 minutes past, Zaki.
Yeah, and Derek White is going to be a better defender considering he's trying to guard the inside. Let's say Jrue Holiday, when it comes to inside defense, he tries to overcommit. Derek White wants to just lock it down.
And as you said that, Zaki, he's made a basket. So Derek White hits the 2 there. And here comes the Spurs. And Keatu Wembanyama, and that is just an easy shot for Wemby.
Assistant number 50.
Yeah. That's a center's move. Classic.
Stretch big indeed, as here comes Tatum. Trying to get off. Ben Simmons there, no good. With a basket there. And here comes Anka. He'll try to alley to Wembanyama. Zaki, the chemistry that these two have really, really high.
Yeah, how about like a young Kobe and Shaq? Look at that. It was a lovely alley-oop.
Here comes Tatum, trying to drive the lane, gets stolen by Simmons. And here comes Simmons. He finds it to Anka, he jellies it up, no good. Rebound, Jaylen Brown. You see, Zedek, 6 points on 1 of 4 shooting. Still though, he's really good when it comes to calling the shots. Here comes Derek White. White, screen by Porzingis. Now switches on to Wembanyama. There's a foul on Wembanyama. Reaching. And you're going to see again, Zaki, a block that Wembanyama has done before in the play, and that the referee just blocks the shots. But
really strong defense there.
yeah, and strong defense from Victor Wembanyama. Of course, Zaki's a little bit of a fan of Wembanyama. Of course, Zaki right now is in France, and Victor Wembanyama is from France. It's actually at France. Here comes White, gets switched on again on Wembanyama. Blocks again by Wembanyama.
That's the center's job. taking block shots.
And now Anka will try inside, trying to get Kristaps Porzingis napping there. Well, no good. 1 of 5 now for Anka. Here comes Tatum. He spins. He finds it to Melo. Now to Tatum. Tatum will look for a 3. No good. Porzingis gets the rebound, and that is good. That mismatch that Porzingis just had there really that good for Porzingis.
And Celtics having trouble on the 3-point line too.
Here we go then. Here comes Vassell. Vassell finds it to Anka for a 2. No good. Rebound. Wembanyama finds it to Anka. Inside. Blocked by Porzingis. And here comes Vassell for a 3. No good. Still rebound for Wembanyama. Finds it to Johnson to Anka. Anka finds it to Vassell. Picks. Now to Anka again. Anka will shoot the 3. No good. Rebound Tatum, and that was many chances. That was many chances that they got.
The
And now
second chance points just didn't deliver there, but now going to the Celtics. Will they answer with only 5 minutes left here?
And Porzingis hits a 3, and now another block. And Anka just couldn't get on the inside because look at how much Porzingis' height is used there. And a foul on Keldon Johnson. And I wonder if Coach Michael Stauffer will somehow jersey number 15 here, because he's having a struggle from the paint. As Carmelo Anthony, 2003, third overall pick. I think it's the third overall pick from.
Yeah, and he was a dangerous player coming into the 2012 and 13 in the New York Knicks. And he was one of those guys that where if you guard him, he's just going to get through you either way. But looking at it right now, Melo has not really heated up just yet.
And Melo has missed 2 free throws that game. Here comes Anka, will try to shoot a 3. No good. Not too long. No good. Here comes Gray. He finds it to Anka. Anka now to Bassi. Charles Bassi finds it now. Great passing there inside. Jersey number 10, no good. Rebound, Bassi inside, no good. And now the Spurs are looking like they don't have the offense right now. Here comes White inside, and that is no good. Rebound, and again. And at the moment having a struggle in the paint. Finds it to Struce, now to jersey number 22, Branham. Now to Gray. To Anka, who's open for a 3, and that is good. Anka hits his first 3.
That was the kind of shots that we were looking for for the point guard there from the Spurs, considering Anka likes to take the 3 points.
Here comes Carmelo Anthony, and as you said, Zachy, the San Antonio Spurs 3-point shooting. A little bit elite here. Here comes Bruce Brown, gets blocked, but Porzingis gets it back and uses his height to good use, and he gets the lead back down to. He gets their chasing points back down to 8. That's a timeout by San Antonio. Yeah, remember their lead 4-16. At one point, they were up by a lot, but here today, Zachy, here at this point, they're down by 8. Sorry, their lead's now down to 8.
I mean, not a surprise considering the Celtics defense was also looming on the San Antonio offense. And the Boston Celtics just managed to get it back on offense right in time with only 8 points. Will they be able to cut this deficit though, considering the bad 3-point shooting from the Celtics and the better shots from San Antonio?
Yeah, I mean, San Antonio needs a little bit of another rhythm from their bench here. Lou Williams, a veteran as well off the bench, a backup point guard to jersey number 15, needs to help the Spurs get a little bit of a rhythm. As we're gonna get a little bit of a timeout. Later on, 15 seconds left. What do you think about Boston Celtics' bench here?
Certainly better than how they wanted to start it, because when they started, the starters kind of just overcommitted on the fouls. So this time they're gonna have to try something where they're gonna have the bench play defense for them, and it has certainly played a role for the starters. And out of that, they've also made a massive comeback.
Yeah, here, as you said though, the Boston Celtics need a little bit of a rhythm here, as Porzingis is the only starter in the court at the moment. As here comes White inside, no good. Who's gonna get the rebound? It's jersey number 42, Al Horford. Finds it to Bruce Brown. Now here comes Derek White. Last 6 seconds left to shoot. White steps it back for a two. And no good. Rebound, Charles Bassey. And now the Spurs are going to run it down again. Here comes Strus. Strus trying inside. Gets blocked there by jersey number 42. And here comes Derek White. White finds it to Porzingis. Porzingis. That's a mismatch. Porzingis inside, and that is good. Porzingis is really the man who's scoring here for Boston, Zaki.
Yeah.
And Porzingis, with that 7'3" height, using that height to good use, plus his body strength and defense, really good there for Boston. Here comes Malachi Brandon for two, no good. Rebound again for Porzingis. Here comes Derek White. White will drive. White crosses it over. Now he's going to try to size up Lou Williams. White for two. No good. Rebound. Charles Bastien. Here comes Lou Williams. Lou Williams driving it again. Lou Williams inside. Blocked by Derek White. And here comes Horford now to White to Bruce Brown. Brown. Now he's trying to find a play. He's trying to make a play. He finds it to Sam Hauser. An elite three-point shooter, finds it to Brown again. Bruce Brown, he's gonna get a foul on Charles Bassey. So
that's weird. It could have been a clean defense right there. I wonder why they called a foul.
yeah, it's now Porzingis out. Grant Williams in at power forward, and center is Al Horford. Here comes the Celtics. White.
The Celtics are trying to remove the center from playing because they want to play a small ball strategy here, having to shoot from outside. But will that work though?
Yeah, it did work at the moment because the Boston Celtics just scored. Derek White hits a layup there inside, and he gets the two now and puts the lead down to 4. Here comes Strus for three. That's good. Max Strus hits the three.
Was the three. Max Strus, of course, an elite three-point shooter, did a lot in the playoffs last year with Jimmy Butler in the Miami Heat.
Yeah, and here comes the Celtics again. Bruce Brown. Brown, screen from Horford. Brown trying to drive inside. Nope, he decides to back out of it. Brown with 4 seconds left to shoot. Now he finds it to White. White with a little bit of space for three. No good. Rebound, Charles Bastien. Here comes Malachi Brandon. He finds it to Strus again. Strus for two. Max Strus, 5 points in 2 possessions.
On fire. Talk about one of the great shooting guards, especially in play.
Yes, Max Strus, of course, notable for his Miami Heat run, as you said, Zaki, as there's a foul by Lou Williams. First personal foul for Lou Williams, and I think that's the 3rd team foul for Boston. Sorry, for San Antonio. Now, actually, no, it's the 4th team foul. Now they're in the penalty, so Boston will have to shoot 2 free throws with Derek White here. Here we go then.
Celtics just in there, but I don't think they're a bit far off in terms of the offense that Spurs have been giving. I don't think the ball strategy that they have would definitely work, but in terms of how they're playing, it's kind of working out for them. But Spurs just better offense. That's something they can't answer.
Yes, at the moment it is Terrence Ross now in for San Antonio. Out is Malachi Branham. And the second free throw for Derek White is good. So with 46.4 seconds left in the first quarter, San Antonio up by 7. Here comes Strus, the man on fire at the moment. He finds it to Ross, to Charles Bassey. Bassey, you see Lou Williams getting a screen there from Strus, and Williams will try to hit a 3, no good. Rebound Horford. Now to Brown. Here comes Derek White for a floater. In and out. Derek White. That was quite a decent shot. That's quite distance there a bit between him and Lou Williams. But the ball did not want to sink there. It's 8 seconds left on the clock. Williams sizing up Derek White. That's 4 seconds. 3. Williams for a 2. No good. And the Boston Celtics down by 7 against the elite San Antonio Spurs, 26-19. What can the Boston Celtics do in the second quarter? We will find out shortly.
They're gonna have to run a route, but getting Kristaps Porzingis to play a role here, because small ball hasn't really been the game, and Kristaps Porzingis has been the leading scorer for the Celtics.
Yes, most definitely. Kristaps Porzingis was one of the guys who was doing it all the time for Boston. What can they do now in the second quarter? As Victor Wembanyama in. And surprisingly, Zelenka's not in there. Devin Vassell finds it to Ross. Back to Vassell, to Wembanyama. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Wembanyama finds it to Johnson. Trying to post down Jason Tatum. He fades. No good. A rebound. Boston. And now Boston has the starting lineup in, except for the power forward and the center. Here it comes. Whoa, what a move. Drew Holiday. Wow. Did you see that?
That was a tough move. Could be the highlight of the game.
We're gonna look at that one more time. We're gonna look at.
Someone hired Kyrie back into the Celtics, because what a move indeed.
Look at this, going through 2 defenders, and that was clean. Here comes the Spurs though. Wembanyama, defended by Horford, finds it to Vassell, and a steal by the Celtics. Here comes Holiday, finds it to Tatum inside, and that is good. The lead is now down to just 4. Zaki, they're looking for a comeback. They're looking for a comeback here. And Terrence Ross now running the ball. Ross finds it to Vassell. Now to Wembanyama. Now to Ross for a fade. No good. A rebound. Al Horford. Down to Jaylen Brown.
The guy to take fadeaway shots, considering Ross is a slasher. Always finds an open shot. As
Jaylen Brown, as you said, you used the slasher. Jaylen Brown has missed it. And now Wembanyama to Vassell. Wide open. No good for that wide open 3. Rebound though for Wembanyama. And Simmons with a fade for a 2. Ben Simmons. We were making fun of Ben Simmons before the game, and now he's looking like he's an actual contributor again, like he did last game. Last time Zelenka played.
Or he'll be able to play on his shots though, considering he's just a passer right now.
Here comes Jaylen Brown. Brown for a 3. That is money. Brown, actually, that was a long 2. Long 2.
After having a bad first quarter, I think Brown's trying to slowly get on his shots right now.
Here comes Vassell now to Ross. Back to Vassell. Devin Vassell. Screen from Johnson. Vassell fakes. He shoots. He scores. We're gonna look at our.
Oh wow! What a move there.
We're gonna look.
Shot selection.
We're gonna look at our replay with that. Fakes. Brown continues to run, and he gets caught napping there. Jaylen Brown, and that's a 2 for Devin Vassell. Here comes Tatum. He finds it to Grant Williams. Williams finds it to Holiday. Back now to Tatum. Tatum, screen, steps it back for 3. In and out, rebound, Wembanyama. Wembanyama. As Simmons gets another basket inside. Wow, Ben Simmons, Zaki, he has 4 points in the second half. In the second quarter.
stepping up, definitely going back into his point guard role in Philadelphia with those passing, with those IQ shots.
Here comes the Celtics now. 3 seconds. Brown inside, blocked by Wembanyama once again. Wembanyama with another block to his tally, and he runs down the ball. He finds it to Keldon Johnson, to Vassell, to Ross, to Wembanyama for a midi, and that is good. Wembanyama celebrating there, and Zaki, he already has 8 points on 4-5 shooting. And a timeout.
Wembanyama both on offense and defense playing out.
Yeah, and a timeout by Boston. A 6-0 run ever since Boston put it down to 3. What happened, Zaki? What happened?
Looks like it's not the shots that the Boston Celtics want to take right now. And like, think about it. Jaylen Brown going back to back, trying to attack Wembanyama on the inside, and that's just not the smartest move to take as a Celtic player. You want to have to shoot it from the outside, and the Celtics want to go top at it with the inside shots.
And there will be substitutions. In now goes for Zingis, I think, and Carmelo Anthony. And for San Antonio, Ross.
I think Zingis is there.
Ross. Whoa! Jason, I'm sorry to interrupt you there, but Jaylen Brown tried to do a reverse layup, and now, after he gets blocked, a basket for San Antonio. Did you see that?
Wow. Yeah, I think that one paid off for Jaylen Brown trying to go up against Wembanyama.
Tough, but in the end, he just could not get it. Here comes Anthony Tatum, Jason Tatum. Screen from Porzingis. Tatum inside with a slam! And your AT&T 5G slam cam, that is a slam of the first half.
Poster. Dunk with it. Tatum.
Jason Tatum he just goes past Wembanyama, and as I was about to say, Tatum gets a foul on Keldon Johnson.
I don't think the Celtics trying to attack on Wembanyama like that all the time would work.
Yeah, and they're still up by 9. Is now in the game, Brandon Podziemski.
Oh, at least a 3-point shooter.
Yeah, and out now is Devin Vassell. I'm a little bit disappointed there. We haven't seen Zed Cat so far in this second quarter, and I think definitely so, because he needs to cool down on his shots. He had a terrible first quarter, and now in the second, it looks like the Spurs have rhythm even without him.
I think it's those 6 points though that really helped the team in the first quarter. It's just bad defense trying to put the Celtics back on victory. That's going to put that Kaja in the bench, but let's see.
As Jaylen Brown with the screen from Porzingis. Now Porzingis gets the ball. Porzingis over Wembanyama. No good. Rebound. Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama running down the ball. Now he's against Jaylen Brown. Wembanyama finds it to Branham. Now to Brandon Podziemski. Podziemski. Now to Branham again. Branham with 5 seconds left to shoot. To Podziemski. Podziemski fakes. He shoots. He scores.
Oh.
The lead is now up to 13 for San Antonio.
Strong shots there. That's a great shot that I'm talking about with Podziemski.
Oh, and no good there for Jaylen Brown. An open shot, and here comes the Spurs again, and a foul on Carmelo Anthony.
First personal foul. Second.
Melo taking the foul, for his age.
Malachi Branham, of course, injured early in the season. Of course, we're here with new member Zaki. It's his first day on the job as a commentator here in 2K Sports. And Zaki, ZNK is now in. Out goes Keldon Johnson.
Oh, I guess we gotta have ZNK take some 3-point shots from the outside this time. to play it smarter as a point guard, or he could pass. We'll see how he goes from here.
I mean, let's look at his stat sheet at the moment. He already has 5 assists on 9 points.
Could be going for a double-double.
Here comes Holiday to Brown. Brown. Screen by Porzingis. Brown. Jalen Brown trying to facilitate inside. Brown steps it back. No good. Porzingis still gets the rebound. And a block again behind by Wembanyama. And here comes the Celtics. The Spurs, I mean. And Cat inside. No good. Great defense from Carmelo Anthony. Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but the Spurs get another steal. And here comes Cat. He dunks it down.
Nice.
The lead.
But then again, we're talking about the inside offense of the Spurs, and it's paying off.
Yeah, you see, 17 now is the lead. Timeout for Boston. What has happened to the offense early on for Boston, and their defense is way less.
I don't think they anticipated the lethal shooting from the bench players here, as they underestimated the Celtics underestimated the Spurs, sadly, and they took a price for it. And now Spurs have the lead in double
Tatum,
figures.
he's hit a 3. So that might start the rhythm a bit for Boston. And then Gaff will go for a step back 2, and that is good.
Tough shot there from MyCareer.
Yeah, tough shot there indeed for the Filipino Warrior. And here comes Holiday inside, and he slams it home. And Gaff was just trying to come back to defense. Holiday capitalized that, drived in, and he gets the 2 points with style. Here comes Sohan. Finds it to Podziemski. Podziemski spins, fake spins, shoots, no good. Wembanyama gets the rebound and a foul again on Carmelo Anthony.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
That is not.
I guess they're gonna have to sit out Anthony right now. He's about to be a bit reckless.
Yeah, Wembanyama, see that skinny length, that skinny body of Wembanyama. You know, you can realize that man cannot play basketball that well in the NBA, because that kind of frame, you can always get out. You always just get bullied in the paint. But Wembanyama, he's on a different level. Of course, the first overall pick in this 2023 NBA draft, Wembanyama misses the second free throw. So it's still a 15-point lead. Here comes Drew Holiday and a foul on Malachi Branham. Holiday finally draws a foul after he gets 2 in the first quarter.
Shooting for Boston.
I think that's smart play there, but sadly, it's just going to put the Spurs in momentum.
Yeah, 33-47 at the moment. They need a big break here, Zachy. They need a good offense here. Some good plays.
Maybe leave the shots more to the guards rather than the forwards. JV and JT have been a bit of a better shooter right now, but that's not the case for them in this game.
And yeah, trying to set the play here, and Boston really needs it, but look at the Spurs offense. And yeah, trying to play trick here, and look at that, already, and yeah, gets Louis of Holiday, but again, he just cannot finish. Here comes Brown, he drives inside, and a foul. Wembanyama.
Second
personal foul
team
for Victor.
Shooting for Boston. Bruce Brown. Taking
First
2
free
shots.
throw from Bruce Brown is good. Bruce Brown, of course, part of last year's championship team in Denver, but of course signed with Boston in the offseason. And yeah, Boston really looking for Bruce Brown to do well. As the second free throw is good for Brown, and here comes Spurs again. And yeah, to WEMBY, back to again. He slams it home with a reverse. Well, looking like the Spurs are just trying to hold on to this lead, and here comes Holiday. Finds it to Hauser's wide open. No good. Rebound for Zemski. Again, will try. No, he decides he'll try to pass it to Branham, and he hits the shot. So Nkat.
Well, what a nice find there for Nkaha. That has to be the best shot, best pass of his career.
As Kristaps Porzingis gets a basket on the other end. Here comes Nkat as well. He finds it to Wembanyama. He flies in. No good. Wembanyama gets it back. No good still. Rebound is Kristaps Porzingis, and here comes Holiday. He finds it to Brown. Back to Holiday for three. That is good.
What a shot.
Nkat. That was a good shot, Zaki. Good shot indeed for Holiday. They really needed that. Pozemski. To Nkat. To Sohan for two. No good. Wembanyama with a putback dunk.
I think one of the guys that I've really looked out for was Jeremy Sochan. I think Sochan could have gotten more points here and contribution. I think if we did that, I think we'd have a 20-point lead already. But we'll see.
But as he said that, Tatum has hit a wide open three, and I wonder if the Spurs are just leaving Boston Celtics shooters wide open to try and defend
That's just
the
bad
inside.
defense right there.
And now in a whole new group then. So the bench is now out, except for the bench is out. Here comes Williams. He finds it to Sochan for three. And that is no good. And here comes Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday, it's a 2-in-1. Holiday spins. Shoots, no good. Holiday gets the rebound again, and that is good. Now, Zaki, the lead is down to 7.
I see. It's kind of the tough decisions there that they had to make on defense. Leaving Tatum open like that is not going to get it any better.
Here comes Struce though. Struce, and that is a blocking foul on Bruce Brown. And now Porzingis out. In is Grant Williams. So 2 stars are only in. It's Drew Holiday and Jason Tatum. I wonder if Jaylen Brown will come in. Maybe not, but we'll see. Here comes Doug McDermott. Inbounds it to Malachi Brandon for a 2. In and out rebound. Jason Tatum. Tatum running. Tatum defended by Malachi Branham. Tatum trying to drive inside. No good. Tatum gets the rebound.
Yeah, that's just bad offense right there. That's not going to put them any close to the Spurs.
Here comes Brown. No, that's a turnover. Zaki, that was a turnover. A costly turnover for Boston.
Yes, another great one. Spurs on momentum right now.
And here comes McDermott, finds it inside to Lou Williams, and I wonder if that turnover cost Boston a bit of time there. And here comes a little bit open there a bit, and here comes Brown. Brown finds Grant Williams for 3, and Williams hits a 3, putting the lead down to 6.
Just a much needed 3 from the Celtics.
That was a must-need 3 there for Boston. Here comes Lou Williams. Finds it to Malachi Branham, to Struce. To McDermott. Back to Struce. Struce, remember, has done really well shooting-wise. Hasn't missed yet. Struce to McDermott. Now to Branham for a 3. No good. A rebound. Sam Hauser finds it to Drew Holiday. Holiday to Tatum inside with a slam. Puts the lead down to 4. A late run here for Boston. And here comes Lou Williams. Williams trying to size up Holiday. But Holiday, you know, Zaki, Holiday is a really good defender.
Yes. I think if he keeps this up and not keep fouling, he might just as well help Boston near the lead.
As he said that, Lou Williams has scored on him, and that is going to be the end of the second quarter. It's halftime here in San Antonio. Boston got a late one there and put the lead back down to 6 at the end of the half. What can the Boston Celtics do to continue that run? Can they even get back to the lead here? We're here for the halftime show. Zaki, you lead the halftime show here today.
Okay, so it's going to be a 6-point lead. San Antonio Spurs with a strong offense right from the get-go, with the Celtics having to adjust until the second quarter to make those shots that they need. The 3 points is one of the problems Celtics have been facing, but till the second quarter, they have made those shots count. I think one of the key plays that the Celtics have to do is the zoning, having 3 of their forwards and centers be at the middle and have both of their guards right outside to keep the zone alive and keep the rebounds, because they lack a lot of rebounds for this game. And for the Spurs, I think it's just a lot of their offense that goes to Ankaha and Wembanyama.
Yeah, and Zaki, thank you so much for the analysis there in the first half, as we're looking now in the third quarter of this beautiful game, this close game now. San Antonio, you see here Jason Tatum getting blocked there by his 2 teammates. Tatum has 16, 4 and 1. He's looking for more rhythm here in the second half. But remember, that connection between point guard and center of San Antonio really does well in this game, as Nkea finds it to Wembanyama. Wembanyama crazy fakes. Wembanyama? Was that a travel? Well, the Spurs fans were shocked that it wasn't a travel, but Wembanyama got the basket anyway. We're gonna look at the replay.
Yeah, it wasn't a travel. I think the referees just called it that way, but I think it's the referee's call.
Look at this, look at this. Look, we're gonna, a little bit of a rewind. Slow motion. Zaki, you have to review this here. No, he hasn't dribbled it.
That's the pivot foot that he was moving, so it's not a travel. He was using his pivot foot, and look, that's the second step. As he spins, he was able to take the shot clean.
Anyway, here comes Holiday. Finds it to Brown, wide open for 3. That is a miss. And Nkea again. He finds it to Wembanyama inside, and that is good. That's Nkea's 7th assist.
Assist goes to number 50.
Zaki, the lead is now up to 10 again, and as I said that, Carmelo Anthony hits a long 2.
This Melo's late game shooting that's going to come into play. 8-point lead.
Nkea trying to do something here, trying to get loose, and inside he finds Vassell, and again, what a wonderful pass that was. He found the man in the paint, and now Jaylen Brown again for 3, and he hits it. Now Nkea finds it to Johnson.
Finally, the zoning coming into play for Boston.
Oh, and look at this. Look at this. That's just tough. Ben Simmons was bullying Jason Tatum, but they're in the post, and now Brown. Was that Brown? No, it's Holiday. Holiday gets Boston their back-to-back 3s here. The lead down to 4.
Oh,
Here comes
the
Johnson.
zoning does work.
Yep, the Spurs. They're sleeping on defense. Here comes Carmelo Anthony. Melo finds it to Tatum, now to Holiday for another 3.
Oh, that was a tough shot. Looking at the zone.
And Vassell to Wembanyama. Did you see that?
was madness. He was moving mad.
Wow!
Wembanyama. What a shot.
And Carmelo Anthony spoils the party. And now the lead's back down to
Mello.
1.
Yes. It's a 2-point from Carmelo Anthony.
Uncap
Downside
fakes
three finally.
inside. Uncap for 2. Shorts. Rebound. Celtics. And now here comes Brown inside. Too strong. Rebound. Then Vassell, and here comes Uncap. Uncap, he finds it to Simmons. Simmons will take a jump shot. Air ball.
Oh, that's not a shot Simmons should be taking. What is he doing right there?
And now that's going to give Jaylen Brown a 2. And the Boston Celtics lead 66-65. Their first lead of the game.
Bad move from Simmons. JB with the top lead. 66-65 indeed. The zoning has helped the Celtics. That was the zoning that they were looking for in the first quarter that they weren't able to do. Sadly.
Uncap finds it to Simmons, and Simmons will go to the free throw line if Jason Tatum gets a foul from to Ben Simmons, and now Simmons will have to take 2 free throws. So, well, we're going to see Ben Simmons shooting free throws for the first time in this game.
He's going to miss those, sadly. But let's see how he does from this free throw shooting. He always had a bad free throw percentage, but I guess this is going to translate well into his play style.
And he misses the first.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Now he can possibly tie this. Ben Simmons, 2016 first overall pick, selected by the Philadelphia 76ers. An up and down career, and he misses 2 free throws. As expected, Zaki, as you were expecting.
Yeah, I think he'll just make up for the mid-range pretty much later.
Oh, and Jaylen Brown, again, he's hot. Jaylen Brown now puts the lead up to 3, and here comes Uncap again. Uncap inside for the left-hand layup, and that is good.
What a lay. And that makes Uncap up into 17 points.
Yeah, 17 points with 8 assists, and here comes Brown. Defended by Uncap now. Here comes Melo again. No good. Rebound. Wembanyama. Uncap. Uncap. He finds it to Simmons. Simmons hits the shot. And Simmons is flexing already. It's been the third quarter, Ben. You gotta chill.
That's the mid-range that Ben Simmons has to be looking for. Finally gets the shot there.
And Melo is hot on the mid-range.
Oh, what a shot, Melo. The smooth jumper that has brought him to the NBA.
2, no good. Rebound. Jersey number 0, Jason Tatum. He finds it to Brown again, and he hits one. Jaylen Brown is hot in the third. Uncap will try to run it.
Jaylen Brown.
Uncap. Stripped there by Jason Tatum. And now, wow. Joe Mazzulla decides that some people, that Tatum is going to be out of the game, and you're going to see this replay here of a block by Wembanyama. And by the way, look at this layup from Brown. That was good, but Wembanyama was there to block hits.
Top block Wembanyama.
Yeah, but here comes Uncap. He finds it to Wembanyama, and as I was about to say, Wembanyama hits the 2. So without Porzingis or Tatum in the game, it's looking like it's changed favor for Spurs a little bit. As here comes Holiday to Melo again. Melo has been left wide open, and Melo hits a midi.
That is not good for the Spurs defense, leaving Melo open even at his age.
And a steal by Melo. Melo, he finds it to Brown inside.
Oh, wow. He has definitely come by. Brown with a dunk.
And Wembanyama with a euro. 21 points now for Wembanyama in this game, Zaki.
As a center should be playing, that has to be his forte, the layups and the dunks.
And the three. Oh, and that was, Ankea was sleeping in the defense. But look at this. Sochan, no good. Sochan will fade and he hits one. He gets the offensive rebound and they get another second chance points there, Zaki. Oh, and the Boston Celtics almost got a little bit of a turnover. Right there.
Almost a momentum shot right there.
Yeah, a momentum shot and here comes Derek White. He finds it to Jaylen Brown. Brown has been hot so far in this game. Here comes Brown. Finds it to Hauser. Hauser, that's money. Hauser hits a three, and now it's up to 7. Wow.
The lead's up to 7. Can the Spurs bring back their starters just enough for them to bring a momentum shot going to the fourth? Because right now a 7-point lead in the third is not something they would want.
Yeah, I mean now the bench is out except for Wembanyama inside, so Wembanyama will lead the bench there just a bit, and Terrence Ross will look for a three, no good, and Wembanyama gets a putback dunk inside, and that is good. And the Spurs really need a little bit of momentum here with Wembanyama.
23 points already.
Yeah. Can you list? Are you listing the points?
Yes.
As Carmelo Anthony hits another 2. Melo does it 10 points
already. Yeah. Cooking in the second quarter as he is famous for in his career.
Yeah, you're
always a clutch player.
Oh, and Podziemski's was wide open there, and Podziemski hits a 3.
That's Podziemski with the lethal shooting that we've been talking about since the start of this game. That's a 4-point lead.
Now the lead's down to 4 for Boston, as you said. Here comes Horford and a foul on Wembanyama.
Yeah, I don't think the foul was necessary considering Horford at his age cannot make jumping shots, athletic shots.
We're gonna look at a replay there. He tried, but a foul was there, and Horford will have to take his first free throw, and it's no good.
Yeah, he did not have to jump Wembanyama.
And Podziemski is out, and also Ben Simmons in is Strus and Terrence Ross. 2 actual lethal shooters. Ross known for his shooting in Orlando as well as Strus in Miami. Now that the Spurs shooters are out, Zaki, as Wembanyama dunks it down, what can the Spurs continue to do here with 3 shooters, or even 4 in fact, with Lou Williams and 1 on the inside guy?
I think trying to play a chess match against the Celtics with a 1-4 offense there could really annoy the Celtics, as they won't be able to shoot threes again.
As a miss there from White, and inside Wembanyama. Again,
yes, as I say.
Wembanyama with 27 in only it's been the third quarter.
And Wembanyama with a big dunk.
Oh,
and
a turnover for Boston.
Now, going to put the momentum to the Spurs.
And now Melo is out after a big first quarter for Carmelo Anthony, 8 points in the third. And Wembanyama as well out of the game. Bassi now in. Here comes...
I think that's a bad move for the Spurs.
Yeah, I think...
They're going to have to give it to Strus right now, or Podziemski for the 3 points.
Here comes Bassi though. Bassi will try to prove you wrong, Zaki, and he does with a foul on Al Horford.
That's a good foul from the Celtics, considering Bassi has a bad free throw shot percentage.
Bassi though, first free throw, yep, you are correct. He misses the first. And a whole new... Oh, actually, Brown... Yeah, or Horford out, Bruce Brown in.
Oh, there's no centers for the... I think that's the small ball coming into play. They want to shoot all threes.
Yeah, and they're going to do that as now it's tied 85 apiece with 3 minutes left. Here comes Derek White. Finds it to Hauser again for a three.
Oh, no, that's a bad.
Yeah, it was a little bit open, but he was too far from the line to get a really good look at it. Struess.
They're open one more time. That shot could have went in.
Struess to Ross. Ross too strong. Here comes Hauser to get the rebound. He finds it. Now inside to Jaylen Brown and a foul. Charles Bassey.
Second personal foul.
Jersey number 28, second personal foul, and a first free throw for Brown
At the line for the Celtics.
is off, and Boston changing their bid with Jaylen Brown still in the game and Jason Tatum.
That's rare to see Jaylen Brown miss a free throw, considering Jaylen Brown is one of the best free throw shooters in this game.
Yeah, indeed, as Brown hits the third. So, Malachi Branham.
He's gonna have to be frustrated with that one missed free throw.
Branham finds it to Struess now to McDermott, but a block there by Sam Hauser. Hauser
He's
knew.
not Wembanyama, but he can block those shots. What a
Yes,
surprise, Sam Hauser.
yes, and now Brown inside, he finds it to Grant Williams, and that is good. The lead is back up to 3.
Assist goes to
Last 2 minutes and 6 seconds of the third quarter. Zaki, it's looking like the Celtics are still holding on to this lead in the third quarter.
2 minutes.
Yeah, I think the lack of passing to the three-point shooters for the Spurs are really going to play a role.
Oh,
For
and
them.
McDermott will look for a 3. It's off. Rebound,
Yeah.
Derek White, and yeah, their shooting is starting to get bleak here. And a steal by San Antonio. Branham will
Oh, look at
slam
that.
it home. Malachi Branham was injured early in the season. He's here today trying to show out.
That dunk was pretty much a strong momentum change.
And
For the Spurs.
what was that shot from Jason Tatum? He tried to pull it up from 3, but in and out. But here comes...
He's trying to take those pressure shots that are unnecessary. That's Tatum's problem.
Oh,
For a whole-
McDermott. That was a
It's
turnover a
okay.
bit there. Jeremy Sohan didn't have good hands. And now here comes Tatum. Now he has wide open at 3. No good. Rebound, Charles Bassey. They could take the lead
That was
here.
a save.
Here comes... Yeah, Tatum, look at his shot. 6 of 15. And
Not bad.
here comes Sochan inside. No good. Rebound, Bassey, and a goaltending by Jason Tatum.
That is not good.
And
For
in
the
return,
Celtics
Chris
at all.
Porzingis is now going to come in.
Oh,
All
what
of
a
the
call
starters
from
are going to come in, except
Missoula.
for the shooting, except for Carmelo Anthony. Meanwhile, on the other side, Ben Simmons is the only starter in the game.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
and
think this is going to play against
Wow.
the Celtics now that they have a center.
Zaki, what was that shot? Did you see that shot from Jason Tatum?
I do not know what he's doing anymore. But I think Jason Tatum is it's just one of his problems in his whole career where he throws some unnecessary
Ooh.
shots in order to get people to beat him.
Yeah, now they get the last possession. Here comes Derek White. He's a little bit open. Decided not to take the shot. And Jason Tatum again. No good again. Tatum, that's his 3rd straight shot missed. Here comes Malachi Branham. He finds it to McDermott. 5 seconds for McDermott. Driving inside. In and out. And that is going to do it for the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in. 1 to go. It's a close game. 88-89. Spurs lead by 1 here in San Antonio, Texas. It is a good game here today, an entertaining second half. Boston came back from about a 12-point lead in the first quarter. Now 1 point up to 17. Now back up now to a 1 point lead between themselves and the San Antonio Spurs. It's now going to be the start of the fourth quarter here today. Zaki, what is this fourth quarter going to be about?
It's going to be all about the threes and making all the shots count until the last quarter, until the end of the quarter. That's going to be the play for both teams. It's going to be one hell of a game.
Oh, a loose ball. Sorry, Zaki, to interrupt, but loose ball there a bit from Porzingis, and now here comes Drew Holiday. Holiday trying to drive inside, and a block by Wembanyama. Gets it back. Wembanyama again with a block. How many blocks does Wembanyama have? Oh,
that's defense right there. Classic Wembanyama. And Kaha back into the start. And Kaha already has a double figure, 17 points, 11 assists.
Here comes Zelenka, though, as you're going to say, is 17 and 11. Here comes Wembanyama. He finds Wembanyama, gets a foul. And 2 free throws needed for Victor Wembanyama here, folks.
If it wasn't for Porzingis there, that shot would have counted for Wembanyama and an N1. But sadly, it's Porzingis with a strong defense that's going to bother Spurs pretty much in this game.
And you see, Wembanyama has 28 points with 7, not assists, not rebounds, not steals, but blocks.
Blocks. Wow. That's an amazing shot from Victor Wembanyama.
Here comes Carmelo Anthony. Now Wembanyama has 29. Holiday, back to Anthony. Anthony, screen, Anthony inside, and a foul again on Wemby. That's what, his 4th personal, isn't it?
Yeah. That's very careless. That's a very careless foul there from Wemby, taking another unnecessary foul, like from Horford earlier.
Yeah.
But I don't get it. He's trying to jump on the older players, and those older players can't even make shots, even if you just guard them from a far distance.
Yeah, certainly indeed. Jersey number 27. Carmelo Anthony, of course, it should be jersey number 7, but of course, Jaylen Brown will have that honor of getting jersey number 7. Here's this for the team. Melo hit his first, hits now his second. The lead's back up to 1 for Boston. Their lead change. Zaki.
I think now Anka has to call the shots that he needs, especially passing it to Wembanyama.
Yeah, and as you said that, the Spurs got another basket there. Kellen Johnson, I think, got that too. Here comes Holiday.
Oh.
Finds it to Carmelo Anthony. Anthony trying to make a play. Yep, he does. He finds Porzingis for a screen. Melo, no good. Rebound, Victor Wembanyama. Uncapped. He tries to step it back, but no good. He does not want to do it. Here comes Keldon Johnson. There's a screen there. Johnson inside, and a foul on Tatum. Tatum, that's your 3rd personal.
Yeah, I think that was a very bad decision to make that foul. It was a light layup, and Porzingis was there, so he didn't necessarily have to foul him.
Yeah, exactly.
Now they're going to spot the Spurs in 3.
Yeah, Jason Tatum is having problems here in this second half. He's missed more shots so far than he's ever than making them. I mean, Tatum is
all for 3 to be exact.
Yeah, he had 3 straight misses to end the half, to end the 3rd quarter, as another steal and a gap inside, no good. Here comes Boston, I mean. Finds it to Melo, and it's a blocking foul on Ben Simmons. Here comes
foul there for Simmons too. I think it's just the physicality of this game that affects both sides and motivates them to do better.
Yeah, and Holiday missed there. Here comes Ankea to Simmons. Simmons fades again, and he makes another one. Puts the lead up to at least 5 once again for San Antonio. Here comes Drew Holiday. Holiday finds it for Porzingis for 3. No good. Rebound. San Antonio. The Spurs are looking to have a rhythm. Now they're getting it to Simmons again. Simmons with the 2. No good. Wembanyama gets the rebound again. 31 now for Wemby with 7 blocks.
Oh, wow. That dunk was power.
Yeah, now another miss from Boston. Here comes Vassell. He'll take the 3, and that is good.
What's the lead up to 10?
Now the
Or
lead.
so.
And a timeout from Boston. They need to talk about it here in this game. And I wonder what is happening with Boston's defense in this
It's not
game.
Boston's defense that's the issue here, but it's the Spurs' powerful offense in their hometown crowd. That was the absolute advantage for them. A collapse in the Celtics defense at least once brought the Spurs back to 10.
Yeah, and now Ben Simmons is out for the defense of San Antonio, and Jason Tatum. He's finally made a shot here in this 4th quarter. Ankea finds it to Sohan, to Wembanyama! And that is a good slam for Victor Wembanyama. What pass is there?
When he dunks on Tatum too.
Yes, what a poster there for Jason, for Victor Wembanyama, I mean, as Carmelo Anthony hits another midi. Here comes Ankea. I wonder, and oh, Wembanyama still got the ball inside, and he gets it to go. The lead's up.
What is this magic that's going on with Wembanyama and the Thunder shot?
And another miss from Boston. Now the Spurs know that they need to do the zone defense just so, yeah, the rhythm is gone for Boston. Ankea, he finds it, nope, and a steal from Porzingis, and here comes the Celtics. Celtics with a fast break. Holiday to Tatum, and Tatum hits a 3. Putting the lead back down.
Tatum finally making the shots that he couldn't make earlier.
Ankea trying to get loose of Holiday. Sohan. To Wembanyama, to Ankea, inside. Too strong, Ankea gets it again. That is good. 19 now for the Filipino Warrior. Here comes Drew Holiday. Holiday finds it against Tatum. Tatum finds it to Brown.
Absolutely becoming a second backup here for Wembanyama, becoming the second player for the team.
And yeah, and a 3 there from Vassell, no good, as a 3 made before that by Jason Tate, by Jaylen Brown, and Brown will try hitting our shot, no good. Wembanyama again with the rebound. And here comes Vassell, spins, drives, to Ankea for 2, no good, and a little bit freaked out there.
No good.
And Tatum will likely to get a 2, and he hits one. Jason Tatum coming back to this
What's
game.
the lead?
Ankea to Wembanyama. That chemistry continues.
Oh, look at that dunk.
Next one.
That was mad.
And now Tatum again for 3, no good. And now Wembanyama. Ankea does not want to go. Wembanyama gets stolen. And here comes Holiday. Holiday inside, gets blocked by Ankea inside. And here comes Vassell to Johnson. Now to Ankea inside, blocked by Tatum.
Earlier.
Now Brown.
It's a block party.
Brown and a foul on Wemby. That is 5.
Oh, no.
And Victor Wembanyama, warning for getting a diploma.
Yeah.
That's a funny way to say it.
Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, you're gonna get your diploma if you get one more foul. Jaylen Brown will shoot 2 free throws, but 5 and 35 remaining.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And you see how much it affects this team. Brown, of course, a good player for Boston.
He's one of the best free throw shooters.
Yes.
If he makes one, it's going to be tough.
And he already made one, and now he's gonna go for a second one here. Jaylen Brown, jersey number 7, of course, drafted in 2016 with the 3rd overall pick. And unarguably, one of the best players in that class, or should be the best player in that class actually, as he now has 20. And look at this, Sohan, to Ankia. He finds it to Wembanyama inside, that is no good. A rebound for Zingis. And here comes Holiday to Brown. Brown driving, floating, no good. Rebound, Vassell. And here comes Ankia again. Ankia will drive inside and he slams it home.
Whoa.
Ankia takes flight for his 20th and 21st point, and Melo was left wide open for 3. In and out. Rebound, Keldon Johnson. And Ankia will try to drive it. Ankia gets past Tatum. He lays it up and he gets it in.
Good. 23 points now, Ankia.
23 now for Zed. Here comes Holiday. Last 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Now to Tatum, a little bit of space, and he hits another 3. Puts the lead down to 4.
Oh.
And Cal trying to run the
That 3
play.
is a tough play.
And a screen from Simmons. Ankia will drive inside. No good. Ankia will be tough.
Yeah.
He finds it to Wembanyama. Fakes. He shoots. He scores. Here comes Drew Holiday. Finds it to another Carmelo Anthony 3. That is no good. Last 3 and 56. Here comes Ankia. Ankia gets past Holiday, no good. Wembanyama though gets the rebound and he puts it up and in. 41 now for Wembanyama, Zaki.
Yeah, what a high scoring game for Wembanyama.
But Jason Tatum, he's not gonna accept that. He's not gonna accept a loss here. As here comes Ankia, he finds it to Johnson for a 3, and that is good. Over Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he's gonna be mad about that.
Here comes Holiday. He finds it to Tatum again. Tatum! No good. Last 3 and 10. Ankia will drive and he slams!
Wow, what a play.
What a dunk that was! Taking flight.
Bro, it's not Westbrook, but he scored.
Yes, and here comes Tatum again. Tatum, he hits one. Is it still possible for Boston here with under 3 minutes remaining, Zaki?
I mean, Boston being one of the more elite teams up against San Antonio, I think it is possible for Boston if they make the shots that they need, especially from Brown and Tatum.
Here is your player of the game then, Victor Wembanyama. Well,
41 points, can you believe that? For a rookie.
yeah, for a rookie. His teammate as well, doing really well passing the rook. And you see Ben Simmons getting that fade in that game, and wow. The lead's now down to just 7 with 2 and 52. Johnson again. No good. Wembanyama lifts up and buries it home, and that is 43.
Wow. What a game we're seeing from Wembanyama.
And look at this, Tatum trying to drive the lane, instead he hits the 2 and he banks it up and in. Tatum as well having a really good game.
Oh my god. That was open. That shot was open.
And look at that. That was also open. Zen and Kia inside.
Definitely. What a dunk. What a layup.
And here comes Tatum. He finds it to Melo. Back to Tatum. Tatum for three. No good. And rebound. San Antonio. And Kia trying to get Loiso. Holiday inside and a foul. It's on Carmelo Anthony. And Melo. How many fouls do you have?
That's his third personal, and he's mad about it.
And you hear it, Zaki. Do you hear it?
That's the MVP chance.
The MVP.
And not only is it the Ankaja MVP spree here, but it's definitely also on Wembanyama. Both players have played a part in the Spurs offense.
Yes, and as you're gonna see here, 28 points for Zed.
16 assists, a double-double for Ankaja.
Yes, we expected this from him as well. Second free throw is good. A CPU, we're gonna put it to CPU now for these last 2 minutes of this game. Jason Tatum. Defended by Anka. Tatum and a foul on Zed. That is just actually, that's his first personal in this game.
Oh, he was about to get a clean game. But I don't even think that's a foul because he managed to get in the shooter's pocket.
Oh, look at this inside though. Oh, and another block from Wembanyama. 8. And here comes Vassell. No good. Boston does not need to waste time here to make a shot.
So, that's not good either. But I think it might as well just be over here with just 1 minute. It's not enough. You might need a Reggie Miller effort.
Oh, and the Johnson to Wembanyama connection puts the lead up to 13. That's it. That's it. That is it. Tatum.
That's a knife right there. It's over.
Tatum.
They won't come back from this.
Finds it to Holiday. No good. And Simmons gets the rebound, and here comes Anka again. Anka running the ball. Finds it to Wemby. Wemby. Anka trying to pass the rock. Finds it to Vassell. Back to Anka. Anka. He's gonna find a Wembanyama for 3. Hits it.
Oh wow.
Wembanyama.
Yeah.
How many points do you have? 46, I think. Wembanyama finds it to Melo for 2. That's good. 39.1.
It's over.
It is over. Definitely over. But Spurs trying to do one more play. Simmons finds it to, and a steal there by Boston, but I don't think they're gonna get the lead here much longer. Holiday trying to shoot. He finds it to Melo for a 3. No good. And that's gonna be it. That's it.
Yeah.
The San Antonio
At this point,
Spurs.
just having fun. It's over.
The Spurs will get the win here late in the 4th. And San Antonio.
What a game.
120-134. Spurs win it 14. Zaki, what do you think about that game?
Definitely the 4th quarter with Ankaha and Wembanyama taking over. That's the W for the San Antonio Spurs. Thanks to both guys.
Well then. 120-134. Wembanyama, 48 points. Could be a franchise record. 31 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 8 blocks, 1 turnovers on 22-26 shooting.
Bro moving mad in this game. 31 rebounds. That's as much points as you'd have, Zed.
Yes.
29.
29 points, almost a triple-double with 8 rebounds and 17 assists. Ben Simmons contributor there as well early on with 12 points. Keldon Johnson, Malachi Brown, Devin Vassell, a little bit off shooting night. You see there, Max Strus was a little bit hot there, as we're about to say, those lethal shooters. Max Strus, a little bit contribution, as well as Pozemski, Lou Williams. You see the rest there. And for Boston, Jason Tatum with 35 points. What a terrible third quarter. 0 of 4. That
On the fourth part.
on the
Yeah,
third,
that's
on the
not
third.
nice.
That could have been on. So Tatum had 35, Holiday had 21 on 16 assists as well. Brilliant playmaking there for Holiday, but the team didn't win. Brown with 20, Melo with 16, was taking over in the second half. All of those points are from the second half. Porzingis 11 points with 18 rebounds. Could not match up to Wembanyama's performance. Derek White 6 points, and you see there the rest. So that's gonna be it. We'll see you guys next time for another game. Really good performance with 29, 8 and 17. A 2-man combo, just being a 5-guy, a good team actually. They were 9 and 12 though. 9 and 12. They're I think they're now down in the standings. Yeah, they're not positive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're in the 9th seed, and we are now up to 4th. And we're gonna be against, well, the Indiana Pacers. Actually, no, the Denver Nuggets, as we've already played the Grizzlies, so we're not gonna play them again. So that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys next time. We're definitely gonna play one of these Timberwolves games in the future. Zaki, note that please. But
Yep.
Zaki, what is your final words here on this game? Brilliant. It was brilliant. Final words.
Yeah, it will be 5, and definitely one of the best games for Zed and both Victor, and of course the whole team stepping up as we are going to go to the Memphis Grizzlies with a win. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be it. Zaki, you'll be the commentator for against the next game, which is gonna be Denver, since Memphis, we've already played them. Thank you for being here today, and we're sure that we're gonna see you in the future against Denver, and we'll schedule that for another day. So that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys next time for another stream. Goodbye, y'all, and take care, and enjoy the rest of your day or nights. Good night, everybody, and we'll see you.